like that during combat?
What on a larger ship?
Yeah, on larger ships.
Yes, I hope so.
Fingers crossed.
I think the most important question is, if I'm standing up, is that a bad thing when the ship gets hit?
Yeah, no, I asked that earlier. If like we
in.
could get sucked out, like if there was
Well,
explosive
not
decompression.
necessarily like sucked out, but like, you know, there's a
knocked
big
around.
impact and get knocked around like Star Trek.
Cool.
If there's an impact on a big ship, we will apply an impulse to the people inside the ship.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is it possible if you're like in a turret and it gets hit real good? Is it possible for the turret to like get totally severed off and be like floating around with you being like, no?
And what you gotta do then is use the turret to propel yourself back towards the ship.
Try.
Okay, I can promise you that feature actually won't be in the game.
Okay.
At least we get it for sure.
I saw this one pop up, and it's making me curious too, because I see you guys walk out of that door every once in a while. Someone asked, "What's upstairs?" Because there's that awesome staircase going up there, and
That's where upstairs was.
Yeah, channel. We can show, but upstairs is where the office is. Basically, where everyone does all the workstations. That's where we're upstairs. So downstairs is the conference room, which we're in, the kitchen area, and sort of like, I guess, the seating area that you can sort of see out through the window. Upstairs is the big open work plan where everyone's got their workstations, and we basically actually do the real work. Down here is where we sort of chin wag, either in the kitchen or on here in the conference room.
nice. And then I saw like obviously there are certain paint jobs for the different aircraft. It popped up earlier. They were asking about clans and squads, if they'll be able to throw their emblem up on ships and stuff, or something like that.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to allow the ability to sort of be able to place some decals on ships.
Sweet, because that's
This is my squadron, and this is the group I'm affiliated with.
nice. Yeah, we did the same with our aircraft when we were downrange.
So another question from chat here. Which ship of the ones that we've seen that you would expect to be the best for stealth?
Starfarer was the
Stealth like operations, I guess.
Dude, flying in as an EVA, just go in your suit, then no one will pick you up.
That's the real man's option.
Satchel charge.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think on that one.
In a spaceship, I'll just jump for it.
That'd be awesome. Could you imagine?
Pull a data from Star Trek Nemesis. Just run it.
Would you expect, I guess, one of the faster ships to be better for stealth?
I guess the
Not necessarily, because you'll be diverting more energy to the engines themselves.
Unless you powered them, I suppose.
Something like an Aurora.
No.
Well,
The Cutlass, obviously, because the Cutlass is the coolest ship.
The Avenger kind of looked like it had a smoother
Yeah, but it's
body.
It's kind of big. And
It's a really big engine.
You don't
And
have
so
like
that's
a
gonna
World
have
War
put a
II
big.
radar.
That's gonna have a big signature, and you gotta like cool it so that you'll have to divert.
Oh, so it's gonna have actual like ducts that redirect the exhaust fumes, so it dampens the heat signature.
It's gonna
True.
I don't know. I would almost have
Um,
to give P-52 Just
If you go outside in an EVA suit, you will be.
yeah, you with a baseball bat and a fire extinguisher.
Yes.
I'm thinking about it.
Close to what I
A baseball
suggested.
bat and a waffle.
Bring it!
Get 300 out without the big engine on.
That'd be friggin' awesome, man. I'm totally for some EVA jumps onto some ships. I'd be like, oh, I see that you like your windshield. This is my satchel charge. Have a good day. Push off.
Be like that hero in Planet Side a lot. Gets his light assault, lands on top of a Liberator, drops some C4, and jumps off. It's totally fake because it never really happens. But
Oh no, that's a legitimate tactic. We use that in the army, man. We like in Battlefield 3, we put C4 on our jets and we just fly it into tanks. That's a normal tactic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it totally doesn't cost.
God, no wonder our
millions of
military
dollars.
budget the way it is.
Jets aren't expensive.
Another question from chat. We've seen these interesting UIs for the ships that have the pop-up the panels and whatnot. Are those user configurable at all? Will we be able to change the positions a little bit, or are those kind of fixed?
Well, the HUD and the display system is definitely configurable on our side, and we're going to skin it for different ships differently. I don't know if it's necessarily user configurable in that you can change the look at it. It definitely is going to be user configurable in terms of saying, okay, I want this display not on the left VDU, I want it on the right VDU, or I want this display to float to my hub.
We got a lot of the same question here with regards to guild resources. Do we have any idea of what kind of guild tools for management or guild banks or anything like that will be available?
Well, we're definitely going to put stuff in for bigger groups, and in some ways, maybe like a bigger group. If you're a group, you can like basically have a tax on your members. So whatever it would be, which is maybe a benefit of running the big group that you wouldn't on an individual thing, but not really like a massive amount of.
Oh my god, there's a paragraph.
Just curious, kind of jumping off on that question. Would a group be able to buy a ship, have kind of a group-owned ship?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the idea of it's good, so I don't mind it happening. It's more about how would you implement it.
Yeah.
In such a way people aren't arguing over like who gets the shit when you get it on Monday, I get it on Tuesday, or what happens.
Next question is about timeshare apartments on Terra.
Well, we have a few timeshare apartments to sell you.
Lots of questions about non-US servers. Are we planning on doing any kind of worldwide servers or just centrally located?
No, well, definitely. I mean, like, so the design is going to be that we're going to have the universe cluster, which we're going to spin up, and it'll be a dedicated center for us. But most of the, basically all the combat and a lot of the flying around will all be handled not by the universe cluster, but it'll be all handled by sort of in the cloud servers that will spin up in the various locations, so Europe or North America or Australia. So the people in those areas will get a reasonable tick.
That's handled by the server provider. Is that what you're saying? How you spin up the servers in various areas, or is that
server provider? I'm talking about like, to set up Time Warner.
It keeps coming back to time.
I don't like it. Time Warner. Yeah. All right, repeat it again for me. I can have some more vodka.
I'm saying, you're saying spinning up servers in different areas. I mean, are you talking dynamically or manually going spinning up servers?
No, but basically we're going to serve up not so much Time Warner servers, but the equivalent of sort of the Amazon cloud server or the Google servers. And so the actual instance servers will be handled by those, which we can spin up whether it's in Europe or Australia or North America. So it'll be much better for the pings. So the cluster, the universe cluster, which is the dedicated one that we control, and it's a very custom job, will talk directly to these servers. And basically what they do is they go, okay, you're a player here, you're a player here, you're a player here. You all should be in the same instance. I'm spinning up an instance on one of these cloud servers, and I'm handing off all three of you to communicate through here until you've resolved your combat together or whatever it would be.
So pretty much everybody in the world should see fairly low pings.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea. What will happen is that they'll matchmake with people that are, close to each other and have low pings. So, but you will be able to specify, I want to hang out with this person. So, if you're in Australia, you could be flying with someone in Europe, but you're going to probably have a low ping. I mean, a high ping. Sorry.
And it's lagging.
When are we going to see the LA show as opposed to the Wingman's Hangar?
Last 18 hours.
Yeah. What do you think?
You're watching it, baby.
We've got 24 shows in the can. You just get them all front loaded.
What was the next reveal? How close are we to that?
I think we're a ways off. Hang on.
I think the answer is TBD.
Yeah, that's that. So anyway, that we're 73 and a bit off. So it'll be a while enough for that.
We're 15 minutes from the making of the Hangar video.
Long term, we're going to plan to do content from here in LA and content in Austin. We'll probably switch it around, so we'll alternate weeks. So it'll be between every 2 weeks you'll get Wingman's Hangar, and you get every 2 weeks something from here, and that will allow us to have better behind the scenes stuff. So like my complaint on Wingman's Hangar is that we end up having a lot of filler because we don't have a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we can show because we're sort of doing it every week. And I want to kind of have more like a lot of the stuff that we showed in this live stream, especially at the beginning where you saw like the making of the Banu, the making of the Vandal, or the 300i workflow, or the motion capture stuff is all really cool, great stuff. I think it's really good, but I want to have more of that kind of stuff in the weekly shows that we do. So we'll sort of balance it between here in LA and out in Austin.
So with regards to our hangar, I think you have previously said that we start out on Terra, right, everybody?
No, I haven't said where we start out. You're actually going to be able to start out in multiple locations.
Okay.
Which haven't been determined yet, but it'll be sort of based on your preferences when you muster out of Squadron 42.
Pinecone, possible.
Can you start out as a a bad character on Spider or anything like that, or is it mostly UEE good systems?
I think potentially we'll let you, if you want to be more inclined to sort of the darker side, you'll start, like your home base will be in a more lawless parity kind of area.
Yeah, you tell that Mike who's boss.
Should we give something away?
Yeah, give it away. How many viewers we got?
Viewers?
Wait, there's actually giveaways going on?
4,647.
Just us.
Wow, very good.
We get in on this giveaway action.
You have to log into Twitch chat.
Ah, shit.
I think it's like anybody that's been in Twitch chat, right? Or is it just on Twitch chat now? I don't know.
Yeah, we need to figure out a way to give something away to the chat.
Morning. Seat back.
Hey, you got some black marker.
You want to sit down?
Yeah, right.
Wow, he's still got his hair. I'm very upset.
Oh, no.
Are you sitting down?
I'm going to go sit in a different area for a
Oh,
minute. Please go lie down.
enjoy the experience adventure.
Something with
I'm
coffee.
going to go sit on a throne.
Oh,
A Game of Thrones, if you
TMI,
will.
The waffle throne?
The Waffle Throne.
what the?
It's all the way to him now. It's
Charlie
migrated
belittled
over
the waffles,
time.
man. The waffles.
Hey, Peterson.
Yeah.
You
Taking a crap and get in here.
to doing all your work. What do you want? You want that to be president of production too? Come on, man. Get there and do some like entertaining.
I'm going to, but I'm going to entertain.
Just take the portable camera with you.
Yeah, head hitting a
Oh, no.
We can get that 4D smell.
There's nothing entertaining about where I'm going, trust me.
Not with that attitude, there isn't.
I just didn't want to know that.
That took us to a dark place.
I wonder how many people in chat will want in on this. Oh, dude, they're saying Waffle Throne. It's becoming a thing.
It says waffle drones.
Wait, they said drones?
Waffle drones?
Yeah, I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
so that's what
Waffle
you
throne.
flew in the...
Oh, Waffle drones confirmed.
The whole thing with wingman just made me throw up a little bit in my mouth.
And I'm dead.
How can we randomize a pick in the chat roll on our website?
Close your eyes and
Everybody
put your
pick a number.
finger over the middle of the chat
Someone
roll, and when you
suggested
open it, that's the name.
Someone suggested one a while
It has to start with a K.
As a bolt tab, it cycles.
Take it there.
It opens PM instant selection. Okay.
Oh man, I'm running out
Yeah,
of flipping battery.
First attempt
Fifth
at the chat giveaway. Tab. I don't know if it's really doing anything. Cycling.
Oh, Moreland's back.
And enter.
No worries, man.
Formerly Hybrid X. It's a spam contest. X. Fair.
God, I wish I had the ability to ban people.
Okay, it's Zinduri.
Yeah.
Get him to do that.
I just want to announce that the Army has made it through this 24-hour stream, but the Air Force guy passed out. What up?
Hey!
You're the son of.
Yeah, I can still represent.
You're in college. You're supposed to be able to make it all night.
Dude,
That's like your job.
Pirates go all night long, man.
Oh, Travis, we've been getting support tickets about people like, hey, I won a contest. Who do I talk to? Are they supposed to be contacting support?
Yes,
Okay.
but I give them a password.
Yeah, got it, man.
I should start freaking water to transport.
Hey, everybody?
Well played.
You want your chair back, buddy?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Man, it's back. Did you have a good? You have a few hours sleep there?
No, I've been with answering design questions with Rob on his channel.
Wow.
No, I've stayed up all night so far.
Yeah, and you haven't fallen asleep yet, right?
No, there was a period where I was like, could I go lock myself in the bathroom and fall asleep for an hour? But I didn't do it. So.
Well, now the sun's coming up, so that's
Good
kind
morning,
of
Yeah, sun's up, so made it.
Oh, we should watch Saturday morning cartoons.
They don't have those anymore.
Imagine.
No. They don't have Eek the Cat. They don't have Freakazoid. That's
Wing
all.
Commander cartoons.
Available now on
Let's make it
DVD.
happen.
I remember the Wing Commander.
They were doing the Wing Commander cartoon DVD, and they came to us because they were missing footage from one of the episodes. And I was the source of the bootleg copies that had been floating around since 1996. So they wanted my VHS tapes.
The hero returns.
Beta player.
The original beta, exactly.
It was like, for whatever reason, there was like 6 seconds of footage missing from one episode. So if you watch the DVD, it's the episode with the medical planet. There's like one part where it suddenly looked really crummy for 6 seconds. That's because it's my VHS tape.
Wow. That's pretty funny. Zane, so how was the desk? Was it comfy?
I stayed awake after I woke up from the bear.
Oh.
Placed on me.
It was an ambush.
Yeah.
Right.
There were no survivors.
You see, I kept looking at the bear and was like, oh, I wish I could just cuddle up with that bear.
Yeah,
But
right. Ultimate pillow.
now I know why we have it.
Good.
For adorable assault.
These are the closing pictures of the last. Remember that?
No, you took
I took a screenshot with Eric shutting it down, and this is the last shot before. Shall I you answer?
Can we show it to everybody?
Sure, if you can. Whichever way you can get up there. I mean, I can email you. Seems like a world away.
This is where our technology is.
What are they showing?
Oh, is this the live stream?
The last shot of the last live stream.
Nice.
Eric took down the camera.
Oh.
Fancy.
Back at 6 million.
6 million, that's where we were.
54 seconds to go.
Distant memories.
Yeah, we're not that far off from doubling it, actually.
Yeah.
$700,000 away from being double what it was at the end of the campaign, which is pretty impressive.
Been immortalized.
We're what?
Oh, yeah.
So now chat roll.
Someone had to take a screenshot.
Oh no.
This is the sprawled out.
This,
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
the zombie James Zane.
It looks hard enough to see the bear on top of it.
So I'm off the hook now?
Oh no,
Yes.
I'm sure you're still you'll be forever in that constellation.
You just have company now.
Good company, though.
Some people are asking about the "shut up and take my money" skin. Is that not available on the site or something?
We will figure that out on Monday.
Yeah, that's a bit of a story to that because we had final, like we didn't coordinate very well because I think there was a discussion and then we said, oh no, let's not do that. But I think that in our it ended up in the Kickstarter stuff, right, Ben?
I think that's right. Yeah.
So the Kickstarter guys had it, but not the main site people. Because we were basically like, oh, we can't do that. That's...
Oh, you know what it was? Originally, it wasn't a skin at all. It was gonna, because people just kept saying that we were gonna. Oh, it'll be funny if we have that as an option. They can just give us $5, and so we put it in the Kickstarter, and then I think we realized that was a dumb idea. So when people asked about it on the Kickstarter list, we said, "Oh, that's a skin," and then we just never mentioned it again. So yeah, we'll add that to the Kickstarter options or whatever it is people need. We'll figure it out.
We have a poster to put in your hangar. Just a poster that says the words "Shut up and take my money."
So we're about 5 minutes out from Forest and the hangar.
Oh, this is a good one.
Good.
We got 5 minutes of dead space to fill.
Song and dance routine.
All singing, all dancing.
We've asked him what his favorite water is. We've asked him what his favorite soda is.
We asked him to sing the
What's the stupid things?
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite?
Did anyone actually ever
It tastes like coffee.
beginning?
No.
You're the what?
The song?
Oh no. It's probably in our Skype log. Let's see.
I think it's actually.
How'd you find it?
Let me see if it's actually in the forums.
Here we go. Bring that.
Speaking of songs,
Were you
that,
at Woodstock?
did someone end up making that song about you being the Lord of Pinecone?
Oh yeah.
I hope not.
Pineapple.
No, it's Pinecone. The planet Pinecone.
Oh, Planet Pinecone.
No, it's not in the log anymore.
Which is
Well,
Pineapple
wind
Express.
beneath my pinecone. Blow my seeds into the air.
Lamp, waffle, pine cone. What other random nouns do we become memes due to these live streams?
Did you just say you smell like an African sheep?
It's an
Air freshener.
Oh.
That's good.
In 24 hours,
Somebody
steak and
had
skull.
less sleep than I had.
You smell like an African sheep.
My network connection has kind of died for a second.
It's such a
Yeah.
compliment.
I don't know.
I feel like that would never be a compliment.
Everyone wants to smell like any kind of livestock. Especially one that's been in Iraq or Afghanistan where they take kindly to the livestock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy that image.
I thought that was only the Welsh.
Oh no, sir.
Apologies to all Welsh.
1 minute.
1 minute, thank God.
We're dying on air here. We're just.
I'm actually half Welsh.
I half apologize.
You're incarnate, right?
You got a target on your back and starses.
And you are no longer.
For
Social
some
status
reason,
revoked.
Pixley's ships don't work as well as everybody else's.
Remember how they were pretty much going to hire you and then they were like, no. Good times. Great first impressions.
His handle in the game all of a sudden became redacted.
Everywhere he flies, he's got like a fluorescent ship that's like spraying out like rainbow clouds. Actually, that'd be pretty badass. I think that badass.
And the pirates
Go
would know I'm
suggest that to
coming.
Rob
They're
Irving
gonna
right
run.
now. He will want to hear that idea.
Remember, preface it with, I have an idea and I want to tell you about it.
Should rob a level.
Yeah. All right, we are ready to roll the making of the hangar.
All right, roll it. Roll it. I'm gonna...
So the goal was with the Hangar module was to allow people to start interacting, playing with their ships. You know, you want to be able to see them, you've got them. You don't want it to just be this thing that doesn't really exist. You want to be able to actually interact with it, and we want to get it in front of you. So the idea was we were going to build some kind of environment that allows you to have your ships run in front of you on your computer so you actually get what you've put into the game. And so originally we had a couple of challenges. People could get as many ships as they wanted to, so we had to build some kind of system that allowed this flexibility and a location that could build down depending on what you had. And so the idea came about to have a hangar, because that makes sense. You have your ship, it's in a hangar. And then we came up with this whole module application that allows you to have it build out on its own, depending on how many ships that you've purchased or pledged for. And so at that point, we knew we wanted to do a hangar, we knew we wanted a module, but there were so many pledges and tiers and so many differences that we really wanted to reward people that contributed so much to the project. So we decided to have tiers for hangars, and depending on what your pledge was, you can get a bigger and better hangar. So we created a tier system, and so currently we're now completed the first hangar, the entry-level hangar, which is the discount hangar. And then we've moved on now to a business hangar, which is the second tier. So for the people that have like the Hornet, for example, or whatnot. And then for the people that have the Constellation, we give this nice, we're also working on the nice big deluxe hangar. This is going to be our initial 3 hangars for our first release. So right now we're trying to wrap up both the business hangar and the deluxe hangar so we could bring them to you guys as soon as possible. So the first thing we do is start designing it, and first we've got to make sure that it fits the particular ships that it's going to have in there, and then we start building out all the concept. So once we get enough concept, we start trying to look through it and figure out exactly what the style is we're going for, then we start approving concept. At that point, I start building out the base architecture, and then we get some additional concept and actually start dealing out all the objects that need to go into the hangar. And at that point, we take it and we dish it out and make sure everything starts getting made properly. And then once it gets made, it comes back to me, and then I start placing it, putting it in there, and building it into my architecture. So walls, ceilings, lights, all that stuff. And then we just start making sure that it's built in a system that can duplicate and that can expand and contract. So we build everything, every piece in it in a particular scale, a particular measurement, and then we know, take this measurement, bring it over, and we know that our ship's gonna fit, we know that when it duplicates, our other ship's gonna fit, and you get this nice contracting, expanding system. Probably the biggest challenges we have with the hangar is we have to create an environment that can potentially be huge. And the biggest challenge obviously is getting it to run at a game level quality as far as the frame rates go, because we do push everything at a high, very high degree. Our lights all have shadows, our geometry is very high, there's tons of detail. We try to make it as realistic as possible, great sound, go all out, you know, particles, go all out, everything. So we have to really be careful and make things as efficient and smart as possible to make sure that when it does build out and now you have all these shadows and everything and you have all this detail that just keeps going and going and going, you got to make sure that at some degree, you know, you're being smart about how it's scaling down the further it gets away. That way you're keeping your frame rates up so we could get it to run on everybody's computers. The thing I'm looking forward to most in the next 3 months is to see the reactions from people as they finally get to see their ship, right? They get to get into it, and I'm looking forward to seeing, actually being able to see people climb in for the first time and start getting people's reactions and, you know, maybe more requests what they would want in a hangar, and start seeing people actually swap out different parts of their ships for other ships and get their upgrades, and then see what people will actually come up with when they build them. The next big task is to close out the hangars, to get them ready, to get them tested, and to get them shipped. But then after that, we are going to have more ships coming in, more hangars coming in. So throughout, there's going to be no dead time. So as soon as we get our first line of ships and our first line of hangars out, and we're working towards our alpha, which is the dogfighting, throughout that dead time, we will continually be releasing new ships, getting them to you, and releasing new hangars for the new ships.
No, okay.
Hello.
Now we're back.
Yeah, now we're back.
Oh yeah, mute
Hey.
Twitch for us.
You
Yeah.
should go good. So that's pretty cool, huh?
That's cool.
It is.
Forrest is not here to talk about the hangar with us, but we do have Michael Moreland, who edited all these great videos.
Right.
Like I know anything.
So how many ships can you put in the hangar?
2 billion. So if you buy 2 billion ships, we'll have a place to keep them for you.